I'm going to share with you a topic that will genuinely change your life. And I know it doesn't look like I'm the type of guy that can change your life because I'm sat in a bed bathrobe in front of some window. But if you actually ignore what I look like and focus on what I'm saying, you will understand that this will change your life. So, what am I talking about? It's this idea called attention points. You may have heard of them before, but if we were to characterize you as a human and essentially treat you like a video game character, we could look at all the individual stats of your character and we could give them numbers from 1 to 100. So, with your attention, the amount of attention that you can give out in a day to tasks and anything else like that, we can give you 100 attention points. So you've got essentially 100 points of attention that you can spend focusing on different tasks. So the more attention that you give to other things, the less attention you can give to your work. Now, I know that this sounds simple, but no one actually consciously understands this fact. Everyone goes on their phone scrolling away and then expecting themselves to still be able to focus really well at their work when they've wasted all of their attention points on their phone. This is why not only people do meal prep, obviously because meal prep is easier, but it's because that day they don't have to worry about making the food. They can focus, they can spend their attention points on the things that actually matter. Another reason why you need to worry about your attention points is for the same reason why billionaires only wear pretty much the exact same clothes every single day, because they understand that they don't need to spend so many attention points worrying about what clothes they're going to wear. All they need to do is focus all of their attention points onto the business and onto those massive problems. You do not become a billionaire worrying about your personal image and how your clothes look and what shiny watches you're wearing. You become a billionaire by fixing gigantic problems with your brain. And you can't fix a gigantic problem with your brain if you've got half the brain power you would normally have. You know? So worry less about your personal image. Worry less about what you eat. Try to delegate those things off to a time so that this time you don't have to worry about them. What I mean by this is like meal prepping. You set a time to focus about them and you focus about them then, and you get everything ready then so that the next few days you don't need to worry about them because they're already decided out. So this is why doing things like scheduling your day is so important, because when you wake up, you've only got so many attention points. You don't want to be spending unnecessary attention points worrying about what you're going to do today. Because when you wake up, you're not going to know what to do. And then you're going to have to rationalize why you want to do this versus that, bring in emotions, bring in this, bring in that. Instead, you just need to follow the script that you planned out last night. Because then you can actually spend all of your attention points onto the work instead of onto what you're doing and trying to figure out what to do. There's an idea that I'm searching for in my brain. I had it just before and it's an awesome idea, but I can't really get it right now. So bear with me. I will try to dig my brain while I talk a little bit longer. I found it. All of the time that you spend on your phone watching YouTube videos or scrolling through Instagram, roughly how much time do you think you waste a day doing this? For me, it's probably an hour or two every single day. And obviously, I'm not proud of that, but that's the truth. And it's probably the truth for you. Imagine how much progress you could make if instead of spending 2 hours wasting away your attention points and your dopamine, which I talk about in the next episode, imagine if instead of wasting your attention points on Instagram and YouTube for 2 hours a day, imagine if you sat down and meditated on the problem. You have a problem in your life. That's why you're watching this video, because you think this can help you potentially solve a problem. For you, that problem may be you're not making money online, or you're not making as much money online as you want, or you don't have a successful business, or you don't have a great physique, or something like that. Imagine if you focused your attention points onto that problem. Not just by trying to do the work, but by sitting down and thinking about it. Imagine for an hour a day, you did nothing but think about the problem. It doesn't have to be an entire hour in the day. You could spend 20 minutes working out what the problem is, and then relaxing your brain, and then coming back to it 10 minutes later to rethink about how you're going to solve the problem, and repeating that for a few different times, spending your attention points on something that actually is going to change your life. This is what I'm going to start doing, and this is what I'm going to be helping you achieve over the next few months as I try this out for myself. I have the problem of not making as much money as I want to be making. So instead of scrolling on my phone through Instagram and playing too much Clash of Clans, what I should do instead is sit down and think about the problem. Use my attention points on the problem instead of on how I'm going to attack this base with my queen walk and stuff like that. So you need to address your attention points, understand that they exist, because if you don't understand or just acknowledge that something exists, then it's going to control your life. There's a quote from Carl Jung, a psychologist, and the quote is, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will rule your life and you will call it fate." Right? So if you do not address the subconscious, for this example, the subconscious amount of attention that you can give out, you will only be able to give out so much, and that's your subconscious controlling your conscious self, controlling your life, but you will just call it fate. You will say, "Oh, I just can't focus." It's not because I waste all of my attention points on Instagram and YouTube and Clash of Clans. It's because, oh, I just can't focus. No, it's your subconscious controlling your life. And until you make the unconscious conscious, it will rule your life and you will call it fate. I think this is the video for today. If you liked it, please do like, maybe subscribe, because I've got way more awesome videos coming up. I've got over 40 different topics that I'm going to be talking about in a video similar to this. I've also got a second channel where I am developing my speaking abilities. Now, I know that this video isn't some beautiful work of art where I'm proficiently explaining these complex ideas, but that's what I'm learning to do, and I'm doing that on a different channel. So if you want to watch those videos, the link will be in the description. Otherwise, like, subscribe, comment. Peace out.